We are back today for another episode of Pack Attack, and we've got a couple of things to cover here at the start. The first thing being last episode is up to 35 likes as of right now, even with it being the worst I've played maybe ever. You guys still showed up and hit that like button and added 3,500 stubs automatically to this episode's pack opening. So as always, guys, make sure you hit that like button on this episode so you can add 100 stubs apiece towards the next one. The next thing we have, and you're looking at it right now, we've had some changes due to the most recent roster update. Most of them are positive here. First of which being Yandy Diaz went up to a diamond. He was an 84. I'm pretty sure everything he was upgraded in was pretty much all versus lefties, so he's a little bit more balanced now. And then all of our existing diamonds in our starting lineup went up too. Sean Murphy went from an 85 up to an 87, so he's probably solidified himself as our main catcher now, and I'm probably not going to do too much subbing in and out between him and JT unless JT has a hugely positive inside edge and Murphy has a negative. Jordan also went up. He went up to an 87 now. Acuna crossed over into the 90s. He's up to a 91 now. And I think just like Yandy Diaz, actually now I'm worried that I got Acuna's upgrade mixed up with Yandy Diaz, but I know for a fact Acuna's upgrades all came against lefties, so now he really is balanced across the board, righty and lefty. And yeah, I was mistaken there. Yandy Diaz did go up more against lefties, but it was mainly just the power. Seager also went up, I think just 1 overall point, but he got a pretty big boost against lefties also, so he's better lefty as it is now, and specifically today he's going up 14 against lefties. And then also a new addition to the starting lineup, Nolan Gorman. Can you believe it? He stuck around all the way from our very initial pack opening. He was good enough of a bronze bat against righties that I kept him on the bench this whole time. And now he got enough of an upgrade in the last roster update to where I kind of want his bat in the lineup. So I have him DHing now, and I stuck Jordan out and left. Jordan and Taylor Ward technically have the same fielding rating, but I still think Jordan's going to be a hit to our fielding because Ward had better speed and better reaction. Jordan's got 43 speed with 32 reaction, so he's gonna struggle getting to fly balls that aren't hit right to him. So Gorman's bat's got to make up for that. And then we did have 2 downgrades both on the left side of our infield. Devers went down a little bit and Machado went down a little bit. So now Machado, he's gonna start to struggle against righties, especially today with that inside edge. And then Devers, I think he did go down against righties. I feel like those numbers against lefties are better. He might have actually gone up against lefties and down against righties. So that's not a terrible change then for him. He just kind of becomes a bit more balanced. And then on the bench, I think the only change that happened was Jake McCarthy finally went down to a bronze, and he's also finally getting inside edge. But he's really only still around for his 99 speed and honestly his parallel 2, because that gives us a little bit of a multiplier boost. Pitching wise, Zach Gallen, of course, our new diamond arm, went down from an 88 to an 86. We are going to be using him today, and he's up to a 91 on inside edge. And then Aaron Loop got destroyed. He's all the way down to a 66 now. I don't know how much of Aaron Loop being effective though really had to do with his ratings. I feel like it's mostly his pitch mix and delivery. I think Kenley got a slight decrease. Clase went down 2, and then Duran didn't get changed at all, I think, and he's actually still a relief pitcher. I was expecting them to at least change his position to closer and then we'd lose the boost from Hoffman, but they didn't do that. So Duran is still in real good shape for us. So that is it in terms of what affected us in the roster update, but we do have one more thing before we get into the game. And if you stuck around till the end of last episode, I mentioned it as a possibility and impulsivity took over and I did it. I bought the last 2 Jordan Diamond Duo packs from the stub bank. So I know I keep saying I want to save the stub bank. I want to get up to like 100K. And now I keep spending stub bank stubs. But first of all, we did add a decent amount of stubs to the bank, pretty much all down to our interest rate. But 9,432 is the amount of stubs that got added to the bank, bringing our new stub bank total up to 49,926. So almost up to that 50K mark. But now we're spending 15K on these 2 Diamond Duo packs. I couldn't really live with the thought of not doing whatever we could to try and get this card on our team. I guess that's not entirely true, because if I was trying to do absolutely whatever I could, I would have bought that 40,000 stub choice pack. But let's do it here, man. We have 2 of these to open. Nothing gets sold back to the bank. It's all or nothing here. So let's get this open. Let's see what we got here out of the first one. That's kind of what I expected to happen from at least one of these. Why does part of me kind of want to consider adding Johnny Lasagna to the pen, though? But all right, final Diamond Duo pack, our last chance to get Jordan out of his exclusive increased chance pack. So what do we got here? Did I waste 15K from the stub bank? I did. I 100% did. That was terrible. But let's go back to this Loizaga thing, because we have right now the tier 2 Trevor Hoffman boost for having 5 cards that fit his boost. But what I was thinking of is, I swear every time I sit down to play a game of Pack Attack, Gallegos is going down. But if I were to add Loizaga, we're getting a much better pitch mix, outlier sinker. His per 9s would go up. I think it's 10 each right now is what it's at. So he'd actually be 81 hits per 9, 69 Ks per 9. And with him being a free agent, he doesn't have any inside edge. Because I think of bringing in either Loizaga or Gallegos to face somebody who's good at hitting on Hall of Fame difficulty. And with the pitch mix Gallegos has, all I picture is just moonshot after moonshot, and I think Loizaga would actually have a chance to get some out. So I'm making the change. We're adding Johnny Lasagna as an upgrade to this team. So I guess it wasn't a complete waste of 15,000 stubs. There's only like 5 days until the next season starts, and we're sitting right in the middle of the 700. So if we can win out, I might be able to play 3 more games depending on how the timing works out. And if we can win out, we might make it to 600. But if we lose a game, I might have to consider taking a little bit of a break so we don't drop down further, and then our next season rating doesn't start as good. But guys, as always, make sure you hit that like button on this episode and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That rating window got all the way up to like 840, which kind of scares me. And we're at home. I feel like it's been so long since I've had a home game here, because I swear for like the last 5 games I've been trying to pick the start time of September at 7 instead of October, so we actually get to start with some natural light. I don't know, we've always seen this stadium when it's always already dark, so I kind of wanted to see it when it's still light out a bit. Let's see about Zach Gallen here, because I'm a little worried about him after getting downgraded. I know he's playing up today, so it might not be the best measurement. And this guy actually, I think I saw his record was like 40 something and 20 something, which doesn't strike me as somebody who'd be up around 840. So we could be playing somebody who's below us. And we're getting a strikeout. Dude was swinging here. Oh, first of all, what a take, but also that hit the zone, I think. That should be 2. And we're going to get out of this one facing the minimum after the walk. All right, Acuna. I know he got the upgrade, but since he's facing a righty, pretty much nothing has changed. Acuna, he does that all the time. He hits the ball hard and it's just right to somebody. I don't want to speak too soon because Luis Castillo, I'm sure, can be tough. But in terms of who we've faced so far on Hall of Fame difficulty, this should be the easiest one yet. Because I've had to face, it was Randy Johnson, Kershaw, and then Verlander. And there's a second good swing that's not going to go anywhere. That's a good start. Willie, what do you want to do? His average is up over 200. So, like, he's hot right now. And that's just out number 3. I thought it was a better swing than it was. All right, just start making some better swings even. Then they'll go. We haven't thrown any real straight fastballs yet, so let's see what happens with that. He was on it. That's what he's sitting on. So he goes from swinging at like everything in that first at-bat to now taking a perfect slider like that on 1-2. What changed with this guy? It's been 1 inning. I don't know. I guess maybe he just saw 86 overall Zach Gallen in the lineup screen and got swing happy to start. Oh man, and he waited back on that. All right. Can we get some strikes called here, man? There we go. I'll take that. You know, I wouldn't be opposed to them changing what plate discipline does. And right now, all that plate discipline actually does is the higher the plate discipline, the more likely you are to be backed off on pitches inside. But we got a strikeout on a pitch inside right there. All right, Jordan, take out your frustration for not getting the ability to evolve into your superior form. There we go. He's angry. Jordan is angry at the game that he wasn't allowed to become a 99. The 87's just going to have to continue carrying us here. That's 14 bombs for him in pack attack games. I tried to check on that and it didn't let me. Devers, nope. That should be a good enough swing actually, but that didn't even make it to the track. And Murphy, I feel like he's going to get to that, yeah. Even with an upgrade with 2 diamond catchers, we just can't get much production out of the catcher spot. Oh, he went around. He couldn't hold up either. That's a line out right to Machado. I don't care how hard he hit it. All I see is a 1 pitch out. And that one's another 1 pitch out right to Devers. Another good inning from Gallen. 3 scoreless. Right down the middle on 3-2. He was more scared of walking me than anything else. So I'll take my base hit. Nolan Gorman, no! Really? That was such a nice swing, but I guess that's just not the pitch you want to swing at. I'd been better off taking that and striking out. I think I'm just a little bit under that. I keep making these pretty solid swings with Acuna, but I just can't put it all together at once. There we go. Strikeout Utley inside on the slider. That's 4 strikeouts for Gallen against this team with these players. That's pretty good. Oh, was that a check swing? Oh, and then a perfectly placed front door cutter. 5 strikeouts and only 1 hit allowed for Gallen through 4. Not bad. You gotta give him some more run support though, because he is like below half energy already. So we're gonna have to use the bullpen, and we're gonna have to pitch at least another inning with a relatively low energy Gallen. We need all the runs we can get. Seager, get over somebody's head. I don't think that is going to. Willie Mays, another base hit. Is he on a hitting streak now? And he walked Jordan this time around. Probably smart, but now we have 2 runners on. Yandy Diaz, I consider this a clutch spot, so it's time for you to go deep. Man, I tried to hold up again there. He has so many good moments that you get distracted from the fact he's now batting under 240. Devers, please carry ball. It is going to. We cashed in with the 2 runners on. 4-0 lead after the Devers bomb. He's been struggling so much since we got bumped up to Hall of Fame difficulty, so that felt good. Oh, he hit me. Oh, and I just missed that one, dude. We'll take our 3 extra runs, though, in our 4-0 lead. Yeah. I knew as I was making the pitch gesture there that there was too much yellow in that for that to not miss over the plate. It's a good thing we scored what we scored then last inning, because if he hit that home run to tie it, I would have been starting to freak out now. But I'm still feeling good. Oh, that's another good swing, and I don't think Mays is going to be able to get there. All right, I don't know what's happening here all of a sudden in the 5th, but let's nip this in the bud real quick here, Zach. There we go. Oh, we got him. Okay, I thought he actually successfully messed me up there, but we got the out that was important. And another grounder right to Machado. That's 5 innings. Gallen bounced back. I might try and stretch him another one. All right, come on, Gorman. This isn't a good return to the starting lineup here. A double play and a strikeout. He's made 3 outs in 2 at-bats. Seager, there we... Never mind. Another one, dude. We found the secret here with that circle change low enough. That's 3 straight grounders to short on that same pitch. That's gonna stay in the park, and we did. We got Gallen through 6 innings. Only the 1 run allowed. Now it's all up to the bullpen for the last 3. Willie Mays? Ah, I was gonna say, there's no way he gets 2 hits in the same game, right? Oh, and Jordan struck out? Those last 2 whiffs I thought I was on. Wow, and then a 1-pitch out. I'm actually turning this outing for Luis Castillo into something decent. Okay, I'm going to Kenley here for the 7th. He's been so good for us in his outing so far. And there we go. Perfect spot. He wasn't swinging. Man, Santander is the only person he can do anything with. He's 3 for 3. Oh, really? He has not been ready for that sort of pitch the entire game. And then out of nowhere, on a 2-strike count, he turns on it. That changes a lot here, actually. There we go. We got the pop-up. One more, Kenley. Just get through this last batter here. Finish this inning out with the lead. Wow, he is just not biting at all on that cutter. But he's biting on the slider. We got a weak grounder to end it with the lead intact. I might just go straight to Raleigh fingers for 2 innings. Yeah, go to the lefty. Do it. Oh, he's going to his Kenley. Oh, and I swear that pitch only gets me with Devers. Everyone else I'm able to lay off of that. It's only Devers that I swing at it with. And I whiffed on another slider. Okay. Machado, yeah, there's no way that's getting through. You know, the more times I face 99 Kenley, the more I think I wish they didn't make that card free. And I'm going to go straight to Raleigh here. Try and use that high stamina he's got to give us the 2-inning save. That is so perfect, dude. Thanks for playing along. I need that. Weak contact early in the count. Alright, I'll take the strikeout there. It's a little too deep into the count for my liking, though. Oh, really? And then I'm missing that spot, dude. You better swing at this. Yeah, okay. That's more like it. Didn't keep the pitch count as low as I would have liked, but Raleigh's still got plenty in the tank for inning 2. Let's give him a little help, though, maybe. He wants to go to the lefty. All right, well, we can call it there for Nolan Gorman, then. He doesn't have to face any lefties. I say that like Edman's actually going to do something at the plate. He's worse than Willie Mays. Dude, he is so scared of the walk. He gets to 3 balls and everything's catching the meat of the plate, and I still can't do anything with it. Oh, and that one, yeah. I mean, if I don't swing, that's strike 3 anyway. Does that have enough to... No, it doesn't, because everyone makes diving plays. All right, it's going to be a 1-run lead. We're going to sweat here in the 9th. We're all going to be nervous here, aren't we? We can't just have a nice, easy win on Hall of Fame. Come on, dude. Why can I never hit that spot with a perfect release? See, look what I mean. You're hitting this spot right now on 3-2. That's just the only thing that's going to happen. Thank you. I knew he wasn't swinging. We didn't have to get all the way to 3-2 to learn that. Oh my God. He was taking all the way, wasn't he? You don't just take that. There we go. I don't know if he just sees a slower pitch and assumes it's going to be out of the zone. Oh, and it's Santander. No. We got to get him out for the first time. And it's a liner right to Devers. Oh my God. A 1-2-3 inning doesn't have to be that stressful. Hey, another win though. I might not be hitting amazing on Hall of Fame difficulty, but 3 out of the 4 times it's been enough. Man, all 5 of his hits came from 2 different players. 2 for 3 with JT and 3 for 4 with Santander. Man, that's already 5 saves for Raleigh too. I didn't realize that. We get all the way up to 763. I was right. He was under us. He was under 700 actually. This will probably be another game of not a whole lot of stubs because we're really not doing much to make stubs. We're just barely squeaking out these games here. Gallen's gonna get up to parallel 1. That's the only one we have. Oh, but we did get 5 packs from the ranked program, so we can go ahead and open those up real quick. And I always want to make sure to remind you guys, these packs that we get from either the ranked program or the rating, they're not for upgrades on the team. We can't add whoever we pull here. This is all solely for selling these cards to go into the stub bank. I feel like I should open them up on video so you guys can see who I get, because there's been a couple of times where I've gotten a diamond, and if all of a sudden I jump up a couple thousand stubs and you guys don't know where that came from, maybe you'll get confused. We did get a couple of golds. It's always, I would add Ryan Helsley if I pulled him. It's always these packs that are better than the post-game packs. So all right, here's what we got from another solid game there. From hitting, we made 4,200. From the pitching side, it's 4,700 stubs. The bonus category got us 7,263. And then we flipped our streak back to a 1-game winning streak. We have 10 parallel 1s, 8 parallel 2s, and 1 3, which brings our multiplier and our bank interest rate for today's game to times 1.205. And we finish with a surprisingly solid 19,476 stubs. And that's going to be enough to get us another 2 diamond duo packs with 3 show packs. So let's go ahead and get into these 3 show packs first. And I want to see something out of these, man. I want to see at least like a solid bullpen arm pull, or I mean, can I ask for a diamond and say it that casually? I don't really feel like I can, but like obviously I want a diamond or a chase pack. Give me one of these chase packs flying out of here. No, we don't get it, but another lefty. I might have to look into this one. All right, now on to the big ones, the 2 diamond duo packs. I say these are the big ones when I know all I'm gonna get is 2 more silvers out of them, but it's Honus Wagner, another pack attack legend from last season. He went crazy in our pack attack games. I feel like this is slightly worse than the 99 overall Honus Wagners usually are. Like I feel like he normally has max contact with right around 90 power, but it's still a really good card. I know I like his swing. He can play everywhere, and Scooble would actually not be too bad either. I kind of like Scooble cards. So let's see, maybe we just pull both of them, you know? Pull Honus out of the first one, Scooble out of the second one. That'd be nice. That'd be a nice change. You know, people are getting tired of only silvers. Game, start handing out the big ones. That's not the big ones. That's the medium ones. Actually, no, that's not even the medium ones. What is it though? It's Austin Hayes. That's not going to do anything for us. Well, I shouldn't just say that because, I mean, I know there's a couple people who really like Nolan Gorman in the comments section, but maybe we consider moving Gorman back to the bench, Jordan back to DHing, and then maybe Austin Hayes gets left field. Then we wouldn't have any silvers left in that starting lineup. I don't know, just a thought, just a thought. Second diamond duo though, and there it is. There's our silver, another Dylan Lee. One of these days, man, we'll pull another one of these duo players. We got that Lance Lynn. I was thinking maybe we were gonna start pulling some of these guys, but no. All right, but that's gonna do it for another episode of Pack Attack, another win. Even though this team is struggling to get better because I just have the worst pack luck right now, we're still playing pretty solid for the most part. So as always, guys, make sure you leave a like on this episode so you can add 100 stubs for each like towards the next one. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. But that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching again. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see you next time.